Hello everyone, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well, guys. If you're new here, my name is Angelica, and today I have no makeup on, as you can see, so I'm gonna get ready with you. And I'm also gonna talk a little bit about habits, new habits, motivation, kind of things like that. That is a topic I really love, especially now when we are in a new year. It's always easier to motivate yourself a little bit better in a new year. I don't know what it is, but you know, new fresh year, we have new opportunities. So that is what I'm going to talk about. I'm gonna apply makeup, I'm gonna list everything I used down below, and I'm also gonna try out a new highlighter. This is from Kylie Cosmetics. This is so gorgeous, you guys. It's gonna be a first impression. I'm gonna give you a close-up later on, but it's stunning. And I'm also gonna use this palette again. This is from Gloss Gods, the Vintage Glam palette. It is a purple palette, and I'm also gonna use just a neutral palette, the Grwm Coconuts. And if you're new here, my name is Angelica, and yeah, I post 3 videos a week, almost all about makeup. I do some vlogs, I do fashion-related videos sometimes, and yeah, if you like it, subscribe. I would love to have you here, and like this video if you like it. But let's apply some makeup. Okay, I am zoomed in, I have some tape on. I'm gonna use the Grwm Coconuts first. I'm gonna show you a little bit of what I'm doing here as well when it comes to the eye makeup, because I really love the palette we're gonna use today, the Vintage Glam palette. It's so pretty. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to chat a little bit, and I like to have topics, and sometimes I just feel like I don't have a topic to talk about, but I remember I really love this topic that I'm going to talk about, and it is like habits, organization, like stuff like that. And I was so inspired because I saw actually 2 videos lately. I'm gonna link them down below. I think I can find one of them. I don't know if I can find the other one, but the first one was from Lydia Millen, and it was in one of her vlogs, so I don't know exactly which vlog because she has like 1-hour vlogs, but she was talking about this, you know, how she's gonna change this year. And she has always been like, I don't know, in Sweden we say ja-sägare, like you always say yes to everything, like you can't say no. And yeah, that can be quite stressful, and sometimes, and actually not sometimes, I think a lot of the times it's not good for you. I'm gonna take this one out in this palette, and that contains a lot of stress for a lot of people. Not everyone can be like that and not getting stressed, because if you say yes to everything in life, and if you have a busy life and you can't say no, it's gonna affect you probably very negative. And she said that she's gonna stop doing it, and she's gonna stop thinking about what other people think. And I know that is very easy to say that you're not gonna do that, but if you are on social media, and she has a lot of followers, they have opinions of how she dresses, how her house looks, and all of that. And she was just going to stop doing that and think about a little more of herself. And that inspired me a lot, because I am not really like that, but I am like, I want to please everyone. I don't know if you are that. She said that as well. She wants to please everyone. She wants everyone to be happy, and that's also one thing you probably gonna affect you negatively. I don't know what you say, but you know what I mean anyway, I hope. So she wanted to change that, and I felt like, when I heard that, I felt like, yeah, I do want to change that as well. Maybe not stress a lot, because I am very easily stressed, and I know that is one of my negative things about me, that I get really stressed easily. And I will try not to. I will try to think about it, and you have to have like something to think about. My husband always say when he's stressed, and then when I'm stressed, especially when I'm stressed about something, he's like, what's gonna happen? What is the worst thing that's gonna happen? And when you start to think like that, it's like, no, probably I'm gonna be late and someone have to wait, maybe that's not the end of the world. Or I get a little bit late to work and probably that's not the end of the world. I mean, you have to have a little perspective, but when you are in that special moment, it's really, really hard to think like that. For me anyway, because I am that kind of person. I don't know, tell me down below how you are. But then I saw also Tamara, I will link her video. She has a whole video of organization, habits, and you know, organizing a little bit your life, kind of, how, and reaching your goals and stuff like that. And I felt like that was very interesting. After that video, I actually did a list. I have a planner. First of all, I think it's good to have a planner. I know Samantha March, I will link her down below, she has planners, and she has talked about this as well. I have this one. I don't know, this is not from Samantha March though, but I can write down here and what I'm doing. And I also have like every day I can write, and then I have some habit trackers. I'm gonna show you that later, but I have written down a little bit of things I actually want to change this year. I'm gonna take this shimmer now. This looks so pretty, guys. I mean, it's always easy to have a date you're starting these new things. I mean, New Year's is always like a very popular day to start, like the day after New Year's. I think everyone knows that and doing that, but you can always have like another date, like after your vacation, maybe before summer, or I don't know, just something, a date, then you're gonna start. Because I think it's important that you actually have like a date, because then you know you're gonna start now. You can't like push it another week and another week and another month. It's just gonna be like that forever if you are a person like that just pushing it forward. So just set a date. And I did that for New Year's for me anyway. So one thing I wanted to do this year, because I was thinking about what is the thing 2022 that I didn't do that much, that I feel like I really, this is beautiful by the way, that I really, really want to do. And I realized we have been moving last year and we have had so much with the house. I didn't have that much time, free time. And the free time we had, I just spent with Jonas and Ellie almost all of the time. We met friends, but not as much as I wanted to do. So this year, I'm gonna meet more friends. I have a bunch of girlfriends that I love to meet up with, and that is my goal, that I am going to reach out to my friends a little bit more and just set dates that we are going to meet up and just go to dinner or whatever. I feel like it is super important to have friends. Well, not everyone has friends, but for me it's important to have friends and to meet them, because if you don't do that, you know, some friends you can like meet once a year almost, and you catching up, like it feels like you have seen them like yesterday. But I feel like it is a thing you need to, you know, taking care of. It's very important. So that's something I am going to do anyway, and I'm so excited about it. And I feel like it's really nice to write down things, because when you write it down, it's easier to motivate yourself, I feel like, for me anyway, to visualize all of these things I want to do. So I found in this calendar actually this here. So this is the tracker, and it has some round, these round bits here. And here you can fill in every month. I have January, February, March, and I have every month of the year. And I have written down some of these things myself, but this is body and training. And this is like free time. Like on your free time, this is sleep, this is feeling good, how your status is on your well-being, and this is friends. So this is January for me, and January is not finished yet, but you can see I try to work out a little bit now, but not that much I have done this month. And my free time, I feel like it's when I'm doing fun stuff at the weekends. So if I'm doing something fun with my family, or if we just doing stuff at home, I'm not gonna fill it in because that's not like fun. Fun for me when we go to the movies or we are doing something fun, something that we usually don't do, because I want to do more of that. But because we have a house and a new house, so we need to do some boring stuff as well. But I wanted to have this here so I can see and motivate myself that maybe next month we're gonna do something more fun, because last month we didn't do anything, kind of. You know that this is what I'm going with this one. And here's sleep. Sleep, I mean, it is like 10 out of 10 for me. I don't know what it is. I know Jonas has a problem with sleeping, but for me, I don't know. I am just like, I sleep like a baby. So I think that is a good tip to have, maybe like a planner or so, or just write it down on a piece of paper. I mean, you can do your own habit tracker, or if that feels good for you, or you can do it like, you know, these things online or digital. I am loving, you know, the non-digital things, like a planner in paper. I just love that. I have talked about that before, that is really my thing. I love to write down. I love to draw as well, so that works really nice for me. But I mean, if you like to have everything maybe in your phone or computer and that works for you, just do what you feel like doing. But I think it is important to do stuff like that. Write it down, maybe have a mood board. I know Tamara talked about that in that video, that it's really good to have your own mood board with pictures. She just took some random pictures, not random, it was things that inspired her and that actually was related to goals in her life, like goals she wanted to reach this year. So it's really, really nice, because she said in that video, maybe you forget your goals during the year, and then it's actually good to have it like as a background, maybe on your computer, or maybe just somewhere that you actually see it almost every day. I feel like that was a really good tip. Yeah, check out that video. I feel like I was so inspired when I saw that video to do my own habits. So I mean, I don't know if I have like any goals, but I do have things I want to do this year. So meet more friends, like I'm gonna meet my friends a little bit more. That I am super excited about. I'm gonna try to work out. This is like every year for me, but I need to do that. I really need to do that. So I am going to try. I mean, if you just do it a little bit, you don't have to do like 1 hour, a half an hour workout. Just do 5 minutes, do squats, do 10 squats, just to do something. And I feel like doing something is better than to do nothing. That's what I think anyway. And if you start doing it, you have started to do this habit, and like workout habit. Even if it's like super small and it doesn't affect your body that much, it's gonna affect your life. It's gonna affect your mindset. So it's easier for you to do more. So if you're doing 10 squats, next time maybe 15, and then you can start to do push-ups, or I don't know what, something. And then you can actually add a little bit more. And I feel like it's so important. I know it's so important with workout. Before Ellie, I actually worked out a lot, guys. I went to the gym a couple of times a week. I did these classes with, you know, in groups. I had so much fun working out, and I miss it a little bit, but you know, time, it's always like that. It's like time, and I know that's not an excuse. I know that. So that's why I think this is good, you know, when you actually can do these small things in your day-to-day life. So that's better than not doing it. And because I have that, you could see that tracker thing that I just filling in the small pieces, I can see how the months in a year has been. And I think that's so interesting because then I can see like a pattern maybe, like in different seasons. Like in the summer I'm doing more like meeting friends maybe, I don't know. And it's gonna be fun to see actually. I'm gonna do this for now on every month and probably next year too, because I feel like it's really fun to look back at as well and see what did I do, because I am like that anyway. I don't remember. If someone says to me like, what did you do last spring? Was it something fun last year? Like I could find some things, but not everything. Like I think this is perfect to do this tracker thing every month. And also one thing that I got from Tamara and also Samantha March is to write down what you're grateful for. I know that sounds a little bit silly maybe, but I am so happy when I'm doing that because I am focusing on the positive things. And I don't do it every day. I know a lot of people do it every day. I feel like I'm doing it every other day maybe. And I feel like just sitting in the sofa, Ellie is asleep, it's just quiet, and I just like reflecting a little bit. What am I grateful for? Maybe I'm grateful for something that happened just that day, but maybe I'm just grateful for small things in life. And I write it down. I feel like that is a very beautiful thing to do because it's good for you, because you can reflect a little bit what you are grateful for and just think about the positive things and not the negative things, because we always have that. We always have like, it was horrible at work, I was stressed, so I yelled at my my children, or you know, there's always those things. But and when you have a horrible day, you can just open the planner or wherever you have written this down and just start to read all of these things, and maybe that can help you on a bad day. I don't know, I just feel like it's something that I feel like it's a good habit to do. And as I said, I don't do it every day. I'm gonna use this one, the butter bronzer. This is so old, but it is still really, really good. And I have cleaned my brushes, guys. I did that yesterday. I was so good. Maybe that's a new habit I should start to do. Well, it's not a habit that is super important to clean your brushes, I feel like, but if that is important to you, to get a little bit structure in your life, to feel maybe motivated for something, maybe you're not motivated to maybe doing your makeup, I don't know. Maybe clean brushes can do that, so you have to think like that. And maybe if you don't like cleaning, I have a tip for you. I mean, maybe you just should buy or just find some nice baskets or organize your drawer that you have like your cleaning stuff in. Just make something with all these things that when you open the drawer to the cleaning stuff, or if you have it somewhere else, I don't know, it just looks very, very beautiful, inviting, and you feel like you want to use those things. Because small things like that, I feel like really, really works for me anyway, so that keeps you a little more motivated on things you actually don't maybe like to do. And then I have something else I need to do this year, and this is actually to do with my nails. You can't see it right now, but I'm gonna pop up a picture because I took a picture before I put some nail polish on these nails. Look how they look. They are horrible. They always look like this, and they are just very, very fragile, and they are like falling apart a little bit, as you can see or could see. And I just started Googling this because I feel like I probably need some more vitamins or something. I need to eat something more to make my nails better, because I don't believe in all of these things, these oils and stuff. If you're not eating right food and get all of these vitamins you need for your body and your hair and your nails to grow and be strong, some nail polish and things like that is not gonna help you. So you need to start from the inside. So I start to Google a little bit of what is good for the nails. What are you going to eat? And one of the things was eggs. And I love egg, but I don't eat it every day. And I feel like I love to do a sandwich with egg on and some salt, and I was thinking, okay, this is going to be my goal for 2023, that I'm gonna have good nails in the end of the year. And I have started to eat 1 egg a day, 1 egg sandwich in the morning, and I have felt so good. Not for the nails, because it's not, I've done it for a week just, but usually when I go to work, I start to get really hungry at 9 o'clock in the morning, and I eat breakfast at 6:30 in the morning, and then at 9 when I come to work and I've worked a little bit, I feel like I need apple, I need something. But now when I started to eat 1 egg a day, I'm not that hungry. I can go to 11 and feel like I'm not hungry. That is really good, guys. So I feel like that was a really nice habit to start the year off. I feel like I am fuller in my stomach longer by eating this egg, so, and it's good for you as well. Now I am excited. Now I'm gonna try out this one. I wanted to try Kylie Cosmetics, and this one was in store. I swatched it, I looked at it, this beautiful highlighter. This is the highlighter in Ice Me Out, and I don't feel like it's that icy. It actually is a very gold undertone, which I like, and it looks super blinding. It's a beautiful print inside, and you also have a mirror. It looks so pretty, you guys. I am so excited to try this one out. So now we're gonna try it together and see if it's any good. Have you tried Kylie Cosmetics? I know it's popular in the US. Here in Sweden, we had just had it for a couple of years, I think. And yeah, let's try it. I feel like this is going to be super blinding. Yeah, it really is. Maybe it's a little bit icy. I hope not. I like gold highlighters, but when I swatched it, it looks very gold, like gold undertone. Maybe it is. Maybe it's just like super blinding, as you can see. But what beautiful highlighter. It's very beautiful. Okay, yeah. But I feel like it is a little bit icy. It says iced out, so. But yeah, looks good. So what do we have? We need to finish up the eyes as well. Yeah, so I started to do that, and I feel like when it comes to food, it's always a good thing also to maybe challenge yourself a little bit. I think it's very important to eat vegetarian food as well. Not that much meat, but I know a lot of people, they don't know what to do with vegetarian food. Like, they don't know how to cook. But there is a lot of nice recipes on the internet. So, I mean, you can always go there and search. And we eat a lot of vegetarian food. So, I don't have a problem with that. So, but this morning routine with the egg, I feel like has been so good for me. So that's super positive, actually. Okay, I feel like this looks so pretty, you guys. What do you think? I mean, this purple is really pretty, and I like a more neutral crease as I did here, like with this dusty purple and the brown. Really love that. So I think I'm just gonna put some setting spray on. We're gonna do the lips, but I think I'm gonna finish off the eyes with lashes and mascara and something in my waterline, and also, yeah, and then I come back and we're doing the lips together. I'm back with the eyes done, guys. I really love this eye look. And I have these lashes on. So these are new. I forgot to show you guys how they look before I put it on, but they are not like fully length. So I think they start here. Now we're gonna align the little lips with this one. This is the NYX lip pencil in neutral. Just gonna line it, and then we're gonna put 2 lipstick on and a gloss. Okay, lips are lined. I really like these. I tried this one out, not really this combination, but one of these lipsticks in my last video. Was it last video? I'm not sure. But this is from Revolution anyway. These are super matte. These are new neutral something. It's the name. And I have 2 shades here. I'm gonna start with this one, I think. This is in Cashmere, a little bit warmer. And then we have this one. This is Stripped. So I think a little more pink in this one. Okay, something like this. And then we're gonna take a gloss because this is super, super matte. So this is the Lifter Gloss from Maybelline. I really love this one. This is in Topaz. I love these glosses. They are so, so good. Just gonna take a little bit. It was a lot now. Okay, guys, this is the finished look. I'm gonna give you a close-up. Okay, there you have the finished look, guys. And what do you think? I really love this palette. As I said before, I have a first impression on this one, the Gloss Gods. I have used it so much in my day-to-day life. I love this palette because you have these beautiful sparkly shade, and this one is also very, very sparkly and beautiful. Not as sparkly as these two, but you can see it's stunning. And yeah, this was me talking about some habits, some motivations. I think it's quite important to talk about it because I got so inspired by those videos. I don't know if this is going to inspire you, but you can watch those videos. I will link them down below because that made me make a decision that I need to do certain things in my life that is going to be better. And yeah, it's so easy to just go through life and go through a whole year just running. Not running, but you know what I mean, like running in life. You have maybe kids, you have work, you have like everything is just going like a fast train forwards, and you do need to stop, and you do need to appreciate some things in life and do some things that you want to do, because sometimes it's just time flies away. Like for me, meeting friends, like I reflected that this year, like last year I didn't meet them that much, and it's just something I didn't think about back then, but now when I've just like have been thinking about it, I just like, no, I need to change that. I cannot wait because life goes on so fast forward, so we need to stop. We need to pull that, you know, on the train that stops it. I don't know what to say. And need to do those things along the way that we really, really want to do, because that is the memories we're gonna have. And you don't want your memories to be like, what did I actually do? Like nothing. So we need to do that, and I feel like it's important, and we need motivation to do that. So yeah. Hopefully I will be better at certain things, and with these new habits, we will see in a year. I can come back to you, but yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this video, guys. Give it a thumbs up if you have, and I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are, and I see you in my next one. Take care, guys. Bye.